Hey everybody, it's Jennifer here. Welcome to Hand Lettering Happy Hour. Happy Wednesday to you. How is everybody doing today? I'm just getting my second camera pulled up here. We are having some crazy storms today, and so I don't know how stable my internet is gonna be, but we are gonna take a shot at it and see what happens. So as you guys are jumping on, say hello. I would love to know who is watching and see how your day is going. How's the weather there where you are? It has been storming today and it's just very overcast and looks like another storm is headed our way soon. So yeah. Hey, Deb. Hey, Carissa. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I lettered this, and these were all words from my April lettering challenge here that I do these lettering challenges each month. And basically, it's just a list of words for every day of the month so that you can have something to practice when it's time to practice. When you have time to sit down and practice your lettering, if you're like, what do I write? That's the problem I always run into. I have a little time. I want to sit down and practice. And then it's like, I don't even know what to write. So I put these out for everybody. Hey, Lisa. Just so you can go, okay, today, like, what is today? Today's the 23rd. Okay, I'm going to write daffodils. You know, practice, it gives you something to practice if you just want to get a little bit of lettering time in, because we all know practice is where it's at. Practice is where it's at. Okay, so we did this a couple of weeks ago. I had started. I did not get through, obviously, all of the words. So I just thought today, since the weather's being kind of crazy, I don't want to be in the middle of a project and my power go out, because our power's kind of been flashing on and off a little bit. So that I just figured I would finish filling in this page as much as I can. Hey, Linda, how are you? So that's what I'm going to do. Y'all tell me, how are y'all doing today? I don't know where we left off. I'm thinking, we did butterfly. I'm just looking on this list here. I think butterfly was maybe the last word that I did. So there's sprout, growth, tulips. Sometimes I might have just pulled different words too. I'm just going to pull different words because as we get into little spots like this, we sort of start running out of room. So I don't want to run out of room. Let's see here. Let's do a blue. I think we could do something blue here. Sprout, growth. We'll do a little sprout right here. So you can use different markers. P R can just mix different styles. I usually just do whatever I can to fit in the space that I have. Whatever looks like it's going to go. Sometimes that might be print. Sometimes it might be cursive. Okay. Hey, Leanne, you're watching from the car, headed to Greenville for Jace's follow-up appointment. Tell Jace I said hello. Hi, Jace, if you're listening on speaker. Hey, Dixie, how are you doing? How's your wrist, Dixie? I've missed you. I've been meaning to. I was going to message you and just say, hey, we've been missing you, and I hope everything is good. Let's see. Let's do a green. We'll do growth. Green would be for growth. Let's do I'm going to do growth right here. I'll do a capital G. And now that we're getting kind of down to the last bit here, where it's going to get a little tricky in certain areas, I might just kind of start doing this. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know what the term is for this, but stacking seems like a good word, where you just kind of fit it in the spot here, like above a certain word. You see how, like, you know, I might do G, R, O, you know, however it lands on here, but you're kind of stacking it on top of that one. I do that a lot, and it adds some variety. Kind of pulls your creativity out too. I think doing these words like this, and where you're having to kind of try to fit things in certain spots, it sometimes will cause you to be creative, because you have to figure out how to get it to fit. And I find that sometimes when I do put myself in situations where I have to kind of force myself to figure it out, I end up kind of coming up with something really good that I wouldn't normally have come up with. Let's see, let's make that H like that. See, and I just kind of fit it on top of those words right there. You have to go back in 2 weeks and schedule surgery. Oh no, surgery. No more silver lining. You did your cast off today though, so there's that. Oh, Dixie. Okay, so tell me what surgery, like what is the recovery time for that? That is such a bummer, Dixie. Hi, Lillian. I'm so glad that you caught me live today and that you are here with us. Oh, Leanne, that's cute. I'm so get fit while we sit. I don't know what your name is, but I'm glad you caught me live too. Hey, Miss Marilyn, how are you? Today's been, the weather's been crazy here, so I wasn't even sure. I'm just doing my April lettering words here and just fitting these in. I wasn't sure if I was even going to be able to be here live, just because it's, you know, the electricity's been flashing on and off. Let's see. Let's do something a little different. I don't normally do my T's like this, but something is just telling me to do it like that. Sometimes it's just so fun to just write just letter for no reason at all. Like, you know, not in a project base, but like, I guess you could say this is a project, but, you know, just getting some paper out and just have fun. I don't really even know what I'm doing or what this is going to look like, but I am going to make sure I don't run out of room. IPS, okay. UL. I. Let's do our S like this. Fill up that space. Sometimes doing things like this works out well. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you'll be doing, like, you know, your words like this, and then you'll get to one word and it will just not turn out the way that you want. But it's still good experience. It's good practice. You could always do it in pencil first. I wonder if I could do like a little, let's pretend this is a tulip here. That's kind of cute. There, that's kind of cute. But usually if you just try to make it work anyway, it'll all look good. I noticed a lot of you guys in the Happy Lettering Club have started this or you have finished it and you have posted it, and I love seeing that. I love seeing that y'all are finding something that I am teaching helpful. A spring word collage. Yes, I love that. Let's see. Jace wants to know if y'all have a Texas Roadhouse steakhouse. Yes, we do. And, you know, funny story, Leanne, my in-laws go to Texas Roadhouse all the time to eat. And they take Abby and they love going. Like, they go so much. They are always going. In fact, they probably went a couple of weeks ago. So 4 weeks. Oh my goodness, Dixie. Oh, hey, Monique. How are you? Monique. I don't know why I said Monique. Monique. I'm trying to talk and read and talk at the same time. Hey, Michelle. How are you? 4 weeks, Dixie. Yuck. That is no bueno. I'm so sorry. Ladybugs. Ladybugs is my next word. Let's see, where should we do this? I feel like right here, because it's kind of a longer word, so I'm going to do it there. 4 weeks of no crafting. Dixie, now's the time to try your left hand. Hey, Marisa. The rolls are good. They have the cinnamon butter. Yum. Yummy, yum. Love that. Always want to take some home. They are so good. I'm not super talkative because, you know what? I have a hard time talking while I'm trying to do these words because I'm afraid I'm going to misspell them. Because I am notorious for doing that. Lady bugs. Accidentally made that a little too thick. That's okay. This matches my nails and my shirt. Lady B-U-G. Do something different to try to fill up that space. Usually I'll kind of monitor how much space I have. And I saw that I had a little extra, so I could kind of take up a little bit more room here. Let's do an S like this, just for something different. Ladybugs. Okay, now we have blossoms. Let's see, let's do a little, this is where it's getting tricky because I'm like, this pink doesn't match that pink either. So I'm gonna need to go for that pink, I think. This is where it's getting tricky because I'm like running out of like colors to use. I haven't used purple yet. Let's see. Let's use another purple. Blossoms. Let's see. I'm thinking here, maybe. I feel like I keep writing the same way. Oh well. I keep doing a lot of print, but it's just I'm getting into these weird spots here. I just don't, that's not a lot of room for blossoms. So let's try, maybe if I do it here. And let's do lowercase. I'm gonna do one like this. We talked about the double letters yesterday in the Happy Lettering Club. So here's an example of a double S's, BLOS. So I'm going to do this one a little bit taller, just so they're not right next to each other. OMS. O. S. So I'm just going to make these little downstrokes a little bit thicker here. It started out really long, but now it's short. Hey, Valerie, how are you? Oh, thank you, Lisa. Look how springy it is. It's long sleeve, but it's nice and like, oh, you can't see. Nice and spring. I love the colors. Hey, Leanne. Leanne loves another Leanne loves Texas Roadhouse. How does she talk? I just said to hubby, how does she talk? I know it is hard to talk and write. Like I'm always like so nervous that I'm gonna misspell a word because I have done that so many times. And so I'm like, I have a thought in my head, but I'm like, I gotta really like I'm constantly like checking the spelling because my mind is not like fully engaged on the writing. I'm thinking about so many different things and I'm always just so paranoid I'm gonna misspell something. It's not easy. But I'm getting better. At least I can somewhat talk. Used to, I could not. Like when I used to do paint parties and they would, I would do the lettering on their signs, like after they were done painting them, and everybody would like come to the table and stand around and kind of watch me. And they would be asking me questions like, so how'd you get started doing this? And I would be like, okay, 1 second. I can't, like, I could not at all talk and hand letter at the same time. Do it better if I'm like tracing something, obviously, but if I'm just writing with a marker, it's just I'm just not, it's not what God's blessed me with. I'll just say that. Okay, let's see. Now we're going to go to daffodils, and here's a double F. But I don't know if I can write it in cursive anywhere. Let's see, because I think it's just going to be so tiny that I don't even know if y'all will be able to see it. Where could I write this? Daffodils. I'll try to write it down here. Let's see. DAFFODILS. I do this sometimes if I'm trying to like see how much room I have. I'll just like write it in the air, but like how I would normally write it, like DAFFODILS, and I can kind of see where I'm going to land to see if I have enough room. If that makes sense. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Colleen. How are y'all doing? Okay, let's see. Let's do, sometimes my hand just makes letters a certain way and I wasn't really intending on doing a D like that, but sometimes my hand just does it. So I'm going to do 2 capital F's because the cursive F's, if I was doing 2 in a row, I might do like that. the capital F's, I would probably do like that. So when I'm doing double letters, I just kind of stagger them just a bit. You could do your F's like that. F's are, oh, and then there's, you know, obviously two F's like that. Or you could pick one, do one cursive, one print, if you really want to have fun with it. I think I'm just going to kind of do some capitals. Just because those are easy. DAFFOD. We'll just make it like the other one. ILS. IL. This is like getting hard. Like it's getting down to that. It's like what? There's a game like this, you know, where you're just having to squeeze things in at the very. I don't know what game it could be, but there's a game. There's a game like where you're starting to like run out of room. Tetris, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's like a game of Tetris. Daffodils. That's kind of a hard word to remember how to spell. New life. Let's see. Let's do I could do new life here. New life could go here too. Let's do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all these words in here, but we'll see. There's like a piece of fuzz on the end of this marker. So now I'm going back through making these downstrokes a little bit thicker. New. New life. There we go. Tetris with letters. Yes, exactly. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Let's see, what color do I do here? Because we have orange, purple, pink, blue, green. Green, we have beehive. Well, that doesn't feel like a beehive word. How about lily pad? I'll put lily pad here. I feel like the words need to match the colors that I'm using. I love pink and green together, by the way. Pink looks so good with everything. Pink and navy, pink and green, pink and orange. So if you were to do this, maybe if you're nervous to kind of do it with the markers and be able to fit everything in, get your pencil and just do it in pencil first, and then go back over it with your marker. That way, if you need to erase and rearrange, but it is kind of fun just to kind of see what you can do and how you can fit them in. We're squeezing and running out of room, but you know, like things like that, I might like, you know, add, here's pink. Let's just add a pink flower here. Just take up that space a little bit. So now we got to do beehive. So let's do I really want to do yellow, but I know y'all aren't going to be able to see it if I do it. So let's do it here. This looks like a good spot. I'm going to do hive first. See how much room I will have. I'm going to do it around this garden. I never did find that garden drawing that I did with the word garden that I was talking about, if anybody remembers me talking about that last time. I did a really cute lettering design with that. I never did find it. I don't know where it went. See if I have room, I could do like a little bumblebee or something. Let's see if we can do one. Not that that's going to look. It's going kind of sideways, but. It's a sideways bumblebee, and y'all can't even see that. Little sideways bumblebee. But get creative in your little spaces. You can draw little pictures and do little things. I can't believe I'm getting so much of this crammed in here. Your list. So yeah, it's in Kajabi in the Club Hub, Marisa. If you go in the Club Hub under this month, what month are we in? April. It will say April word challenge or lettering challenge. And I think it is in the group page too. Okay, so we had New Life, Beehive, Robin. We got to do Robin. It has to be blue, right? Let's see. Like it could go there. Maybe we could do it sideways here. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to fit this. I started out with that big old R and I was like, ooh, I think I just made that R too big. But I did it. Robin. There we go. Cute. Okay, raincoat. I think this is going to be my biggest spot for a raincoat. And I think we're going to need to do it purple because there's no purple right there. Let's see. RAINCOAT. Let's do. This is a skinny. I'm not pressing down on this. And so if on these Rudinosky markers, if you don't press down hard, it will give you a really super skinny line. And so that is what I'm doing. I'm just doing very light pressure. So it's kind of, it gives a different look, gives some variety. So you can see how much skinnier it is. I'll probably get, let's see, I'm going to go over it just a little bit. Now that I know I have enough room, maybe I go over part of it. Today's a good day here in Texas to like snuggle up on the couch and do some lettering. I, of course, cannot do that today, but if I could, it would be nice. I love lettering on days where it's just like rainy and, you know, or cold weather. Of course, I like lettering when it's sunny and warm too. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Okay, so let's see. Raincoat, and I already did lily pad. Oh, I did 2 L's. You guys look. You probably said that somewhere in this. I did 2 L's in here. I misspelled lily pad. I knew it was bound to happen. Dang it. I'm gonna have to get my white out. I wonder if I can use white out on this. Let's see if we can. Let's see what happens. I guess I could use I wonder if let's see if the Posca paint pen will work. Shoot. It was bound to happen. Okay, let's let that dry. And then I'm gonna make I'll make my Y bigger. I'll go over it again in a minute. Darn it. Okay, so I have 2 more words left, monarch and ivy. And I think that I could do maybe monarch here. And then we'll decide where to go with ivy. If I would have done raincoat, if I would have made that longer, I would have filled that space up a little bit more, but that's okay. All right, monarch. Let's do monarch here, and we'll go pink. Ooh, the sun just came out and is bright, bright, bright. Oh, Marisa said she ran all her errands, so now she can sit and practice this afternoon. Hopefully you can. Monarch. It gets really addicting once you kind of start, like finding like times to letter and sit down and take that time. Like it's so relaxing. M-O, and let's stretch that up here. A-R-C-H. Ooh. I'm gonna have to get really skinny. R C H. I barely made that. Let's see. Let's try to thicken these up so that they at least match. Whew. Monarch, and then we have ivy. Okay, so I'm looking at the screen. I feel like my biggest gap is going to be here for ivy, and I feel like ivy needs to be green, but I'm not going to do green right there. So let's do purple. I guess I could do orange. Orange. Let's see. This just gets you used to using your markers, used to, you know, how they feel and holding them and all that kind of stuff. It gets you to kind of think outside of the box on your lettering. Okay, Ivy. And now there's the situation of the lily pad here. Let's see, let's go over it again. I knew I couldn't get through all this with. Let's try that. Hey Marie, how are you? Yes, I've never used, okay, so I've never used the whiteout, but I got whiteout for I've never used it on my lettering designs, right? Like, but I got some whiteout recently for my calendar, because I kind of, I'm a paper and pen kind of gal. Like you had to stop to see if you did 2 L's too. I'm a paper and pen kind of girl. Like I don't do the digital calendar. I have to do the written one. And I color code some of my things. Like, you know, one color is for Sign Maker Society, one color is for Happy Lettering Club. So when I'm planning the month out, I can kind of, you know, plan what I'm going to do and everything. And so I have the different colors. But so I had to get some white out because there has been a couple times where I've had to change something. And but I've never used it on my lettering designs, but you could definitely. I just use that white paint pen. I mean, you can see it a little bit, but looking afar, I don't think you're really going to see it, especially after I fix this Y. So I'll show you how to fix a mistake. It's good to be able to do this so that you guys can see, you know, different ways to fix things. Yes, it's a fun way. I'm just taking these words from my April lettering challenge and I'm just like filling them in. So hopefully I got all the words. And I accidentally put 2 L's in Lily, so I'm going to make that a little bit longer. And then I'm going to take this Y. Let's see if we can stretch that out there. You know, there's a little gap, but it's not too bad. I was able to fix it. It just looks weird like that, but you know, that's just how it's supposed to be. So I could make these L's. Let's see if I make this L even thicker. And then there's a little bit of space here to make that L a little thicker. And then I can make all of this a little thicker. It's all about the camouflage, right? Like take whatever you did and camouflage your mistake. I am big on teaching that because you will make mistakes. They do happen. So as long as you can figure out a way to camouflage them where other people don't notice them. There. That's a little bit better, right? Okay. So now we need to go through and add, I'd say just add some flowers in some random spots. I got a picture of some wildflowers on my phone. Let me look at that picture real quick, and so I can get some ideas. And I don't draw the same flower a million times. Where is that picture? I love drawing wildflowers. It's like my favorite thing to draw. And I saw a really good drawing online. Whenever, it feels like it was just a few days ago, but it was probably like a week ago. Who knows? Oh, there it is. I came across it on Pinterest, and so I just took a screen. It was on Saturday, so that's not bad. Took a screenshot of it, and so I like to just keep it as reference, or I took a picture of it so I could keep it as reference. So I could use it. Keep it as reference. Okay, where was the one I was just about to draw? Where did it go? I had one just a second ago in my head. Oh yeah, I think I was going to draw that one. Was I going to draw that one? Let's see. Let's go with. I guess we should do these all the same color, since like these are the same color. There's just something that's so fun to me drawing wildflowers. I don't know. I guess because they don't have to be exact or perfect. I don't know. I just love doing it. Okay, there's one. And let's see. I need like probably do a little ivy here, maybe. This is like sideways. So let's do. Like that. And then we could do another one like this here. Maybe, well, let's do, okay, let's see. Let's do, green would have gone good there. Let's do green. Let's see, which one can I do? I have it pointing the wrong way. So, just do it around that S. I know you guys can't even see that. Y'all are probably like, I can't even tell. But I kind of ran into the S, so I just kind of wrapped it around there. So, you know. Okay, so let's do some blue. Let's do, there's the rest of the flowers. Why is it so hard to pick a flower? It's so hard to decide which one to do. This. Also, when you're just doing wildflowers, like if you could just make up your own flower, doesn't have to be like an actual flower type, right? Like it can just be anything. That's what I tell myself anyway. Here. So y'all don't judge my flowers. And you could always do some little dots too. Like that. Okay, let's see. What else we got? Let's do, I know I should probably do a lily here, but I'm not going to. There. And let's do, I really want to go over this pink so that it's bright and it matches because I used a different marker. And I like this pink color better. Okay. Let's see right here. Let's do orange. Ugh, keep losing my place. And then I'm like, what was I going to draw? I don't really know that that looks like a flower, but you know, we'll go with it. Let's see. Let's do purple. I'll do just a tiny little. Purple there. We'll do one here. And that one here. And I'll just do some random leaves. You could really just spend all day just filling this in. Like until every little bit was full. I think that would be fun. Okay, so blue. Let's do a blue. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to default to this. It's faster and easier. Then I don't have to make a choice. Okay, let's see. Do we want to do one here? And let's do a green. There. Do one there. And let's do. I guess we could do some squiggly lines. Sometimes it's fun just creating like this and just keep like adding to it and just, you know, like you have no intention of where necessarily it's supposed to go, but you're just having fun with it. It's just cool to see how it turns out. Okay. Yeah, what color am I missing? Purple, maybe. Where else could I just do? I'm sure if I looked at it in the camera, that's so cute. If I don't say so myself. I love it. All right, and let's do a little bit of orange and some little spots. Where else do we need something? I think we're good. I don't want to overdo it. Okay, I wish this pink matched this pink, but it's all good. It just looks like two different colors of pink. Oh, a ladybug. That would be cute. I don't think I have any more spaces. A ladybug would be cute. Even just like crawling on the letters, like you could do, like if you incorporated red in here, you could just do like a little ladybug, like, you know, like it would be so cute. I think flowers are good, a little bit wonky though, Marisa, don't you? Don't you think it's cute? Like, you know, like, I don't know. Bye, Leanne, which she already said bye probably, and she's probably not on here anymore. Okay, well, I think this turned out so cute. What do y'all think? I want y'all to try it. It's fun. and it feels nice when it turns out cute. So I will post a picture of this. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. This was fun. I'm going to start doing this each month, like these word collages. So those of you that are in the Happy Lettering Club, you know, we had our April journal cover, and then I'm going to do the collages with the word challenges behind it each month. Yes, Mother Nature doesn't make things all the same. I think that is a good quote to letter. I love it. But I'm going to start doing this. So I'll probably break it up into 2 tutorials here on the hand lettering happy hour. So next month we'll do May in 2 different times or 2 different weeks. Just because I think it's just a fun way to play and experiment and all the things. Yes, I will post a picture and you can copy it, Jennifer. That is no problem at all. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Deb. Hey, Donna, how are you? Yes, you'll have to watch the replay, Donna. So I just took some of these April Lettering Challenge words and I just made a collage with them. Just putting them in random places and random colors, and this is what we came up with. And I think it turned out really, really cute. Yeah, I will post a picture. I'll post a picture in the group and on my regular page. Okay, well, y'all have a happy rest of your Wednesday. Hopefully you guys don't get any storms. The sun has come out here for now, so hopefully we're okay for at least a little while. Hey, Roxy. Yes, watch the replay, Roxy. Okay, y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.